is a new side in the Football League 2. This side is named Mersin Football Club, and this club has very rich owners that are willing to do anything to have the best team in the world and bring themselves up from the ashes from the Football League 2 into the Barclays Premier League. I am the manager that will be able to do this, but in order to do this, I have to collect the best young players in the world, and that is what I did. I searched and scouted all over the world for these players, and with these players, we will rise from the ashes into glory. Welcome to the Phoenix Road to Glory Career Mode. These are the 11 youth players that I have selected to be in our squad. In goal, we have the young Russian goalkeeper, Yushkin, who has impressed me so much when I went out to scout him in Russia. This kid has great reactions, and if he can do this in Mersin Football Club, he will become one of the greats of this club and of the world. Now we have the first of the two center backs in our team, and his name is Antonio Briseño. I scouted him out in Mexico. He is very good defensively, and he can score goals from set pieces. This kid won the U17 World Cup with Mexico, which impressed me a lot, and I had to bring him in to our squad. The player that will be accompanying Antonio Briseño is Joachim Andersen. He is a Danish young talent that was playing in the Dutch league, but I had to get this kid because he's a very strong player that's very good at passing, very tactically aware, and I need a player like that in my center back position. He does like the pace, but when you pair him up with Antonio Briseño, this kid doesn't need a lot of pace. He just needs to be good defensively, make good passes, physically strong, and he will help out our squad a ton. He has a good amount of potential, so we're going to try to use this kid as much as we can. The fullbacks that we will have on our team are two very pacey players. The first player is Isaac Sewakambu, who actually did play in the youth squad for Chelsea, and this kid has impressed me a lot. He's a very good Swedish player, a good right foot, he's good defensively, and he can give you some goals up front. Yusuf Kone is a player that will be fulfilling his duties as the left back. This kid, although he is one of the lower rated players in our team, he is a very good young talent. I scouted him out in France, and he is from Mali, so he is from an African nation, and he is the first African player in our squad. Our midfield will consist of two center mids and one defensive mid, and the defensive mid, Julian Weigl, will be the captain of our squad. He's a very good defensive midfielder from Germany, and he's not as flashy as our two center mids, but this kid gets the job done as a defensive midfielder. And as our first center mid, we have Godfred Donsa, and Godfred Donsa is the god of our team. He is the number 10, and this kid just produces so many skill, so much good dribbling, great pace, good shooting, all around a great player. And accompanying him will be a more attacking minded player, Tim Dietersen, who is a great second generation German midfielder, and he's going to be helping out our squad, producing a lot of great assists, and overall our midfield has the potential to be one of the best in the world. Now let's move on to the forwards that I picked out to play up front and that will be scoring most of the goals for our team. We have Tuur Dirk, the Belgian right winger. We have Strandberg, the Swedish striker, and we have the main man of the squad that I built the squad around, Diego Fagundes. And this is such a great attacking trio because you have two very pacey wingers. You have Diego Fagundes, who's great at pace, good at dribbling, and you have Tuur Dirk, who is exactly the same, but this kid has more physical. And then you have the main striker who will be scoring most of the goals, and this kid reminds me so much of O Phenomenal, and he's very physical. He actually has great pace and good shooting, and this trio will do very well later on in their careers, but for now they're still very good young players. And this is my starting 11. There is a lot of potential in these players. I chose players that you guys wouldn't really know about, and I put them in this squad to show you what they can do. Don't underestimate them. We're going to play in the Football League too, but with this squad, we are going to be doing tremendous things, and I'm just very excited to see what the future holds in front of us.